Greetings. I stand before you today to discuss an issue of the utmost importance, a matter that affects us all, one that transcends the world of news and politics, because at its core, it's not just a Palestinian issue, it's a human issue. Hi, I'm Doreen. I'm just 13 years old. I shouldn't have to be dealing with this. I should be playing. Nevertheless, I have to speak about what is on my heart. I have to talk about my feelings and share about how I feel and how much it pains me to witness the situation in Gaza and the crimes that are committed against the Palestinian people. In my family, we are fortunate enough to have basic rights like water, electricity, food, school, books, and games. But what about the children of Palestine? What about Gaza? Why are they denied these very essentials, and for what reason? Children ought to wake up to the sound of prayer, not the sound of bombs. Children should be playing in the street, not hiding from soldiers. And children most certainly deserve the right to safe food and clean water. But those Palestinian children I see on my screens are skin and bones, looking through eyes filled with tears and sadness, and it breaks my heart. So I have to speak out. What is their fault? This is their home, and it was forcefully taken from them by the Israelis. Even so, the Palestinians try to be peaceful. They shared their home. But that wasn't even good enough. Nothing was ever good enough. Slowly but surely, their land was reduced till eventually they were trapped in a small area of land, guarded on all sides with nowhere to go. On top of all of that, there wasn't any freedom inside the open-air prison of Gaza. Palestinian livelihoods were destroyed, basic needs taken, and even their religious sanctities were discredited. On top of all of that, the occupiers were never satisfied. The Israelis instigated, complained, and portrayed themselves as victims, constantly telling lies to make their crimes seem like innocence. As for the Palestinians, they were less than human, so it didn't matter to the Israelis that they didn't have food or water. They were a problem that needed to be solved. Their media tries to claim that Palestine is a threat to Israeli civilians. They say it's a land that's filled with terrorists. But a quick internet search shows that almost half the population of Gaza is under 15 years of age. So how could that be? These children and their families, innocent and vulnerable, have sought shelter in hospitals, in schools, simply just to survive. They may find a few crumbs to eat. But then, the sound of a bomber overhead strikes terror into their hearts. Today, a child grieves for a loss of a father, another for his brother, a murder. May Allah have mercy on them. But who knows, the next time it could be their turn. For a Palestinian, death is always knocking on their door. How could anyone live like this? What is their fault that they must live in such fear? It is simply not fair. This illegal occupation needs to be stopped and must end. So, with my voice, I am calling for the return of justice and the truth to the region. And I invite you to join me, because once again, this is not just a Palestinian issue. This is a human issue. And thank you.